Hello friends, and welcome back to the Mothership. Today we're going Polynesian style and we're going to cook up some kebabs. And not just any old kebabs, we're going to cook up some ostrich steak kebabs. Let's get started. First thing that we want to do is get our marinade together for our ostrich. We're going to go with some soy sauce. We're going to go in with some of our pineapple juice, some lime juice, olive oil, honey, and our dry spices. I'm going to give this a nice mix together. And then I'm going to put my ostrich steaks into our marinade. I'm going to cover this, and every 10 minutes or so, I'm going to shake it for the next 2 hours or so. While the meat is marinating, this is probably a good time to take care of our vegetables. I've chopped up our peppers, onions, and our pineapple. If you want to do mushrooms or any other vegetable, now's a good time to do it. If you're going to do potatoes, my recommendation is to blanch them before you put them onto the skewer. That'll just allow them to cook kind of on the same time as everything else. But what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our veggies and our fruit, put it into a big old bowl. Then we're going to generously coat everything in olive oil. We want to make sure that all the surfaces get covered in olive oil. That'll really help with cooking. Just make sure everything gets coated. And then we are going to just put a little bit of kosher salt, mix them all up, mix the kosher salt in there. And then do the same with a little bit of coarse black pepper. Now, if your plan is to use wooden skewers, this is probably a good point to soak them in water. You want to have the bamboo skewers be completely soaked in water. That way it'll keep them from burning. If you're going to use metal skewers, it's not as important. We're just going to let this sit until we're ready to assemble our kebabs. With our kebabs assembled, the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take our marinade, I'm going to put a little bit of brown sugar in it, and I'm going to use it to baste when I first put everything on, just to get a little bit more of this Polynesian flavor on here, some of that soy and salt, and a little bit of extra sugar. So let's add a little bit of brown sugar, and then let's turn our grill on. So as you can see, I am in between charcoal grills. So you hear that, Weber? If you'd like to send me one, I would love to take it. But right now I have them on the propane grill at honestly low heat because mine runs pretty hot, but you're looking for about medium heat for most grills. And I'm just gonna let it run till the internal on the ostrich is about 150-ish. And then I'm gonna pull them, let them rest for a bit. And I did wipe them down with that brown sugar mixture, which was just our marinade, and the brown sugar added into it. Wiped everything down. I'm only gonna do it once when I put them on, and now I'm just gonna let them do their thing. And then we pull them off. I'm gonna let them rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we should be good to eat them. So my propane grill made short work of those kebabs. Honestly, we're looking at a cook time maybe 15 minutes. I have to say, the ostrich, if you told me this was a steak, I probably would have believed you. It looks exactly like a steak, which makes me think maybe I should have cooked it closer to like a 130, like I would have done a medium rare steak. But I'm really excited to see how this tastes, guys. So, you know, this is a weeknight. I'm starving. It's time to do the official chomp. And because we are doing pineapple that's been marinated and some vegetables and the ostrich, I feel like I need to get an elaborate bite going on here before we do a chomp. So let's go. This is exactly what I was hoping this recipe would taste like. It really has a good Polynesian style to it. There's some good hints of soy. That extra sugar at the very end is really coming on with some sweetness. The pineapple is fantastic. And the ostrich is incredible. Why is this not on every single menu? Ostrich is really, really good. I did not think I would like it this much. As far as how I'm going to serve this, I've made some rice. I took a little bit of extra of our pineapple and put it in with the rice as I was cooking it, along with some garlic and some onions. And I feel like that'll be a good bed for the rest of our kebabs. But guys, absolutely try this. If you can get your hands on some ostrich, it's really a good meat. I'm absolutely surprised at how good it is. If you guys got anything out of this, if you like this kind of content, if you want me to keep trying weird exotic meats, please send me a like, comment, and a subscription. Let me know what you guys are cooking. Let me know what I should cook next. Tell me how bad a propane grill is and why I should be on a charcoal. I get it. As always, guys, cook something fantastic, and I'll catch you on the next cook.